Hi guys, in this video we are going to see what is cron job and how to create cron job. So basically cron job functionality is used for executing some task at particular time. That time we use cron job. Okay. And the key idea behind cron job is to start a long and periodic process in background which will not affect any other ongoing process. So there are three main components of cron job and trigger. So job defines what has to be done. Cron job defines basically configuration information of the particular job, and trigger defines when to run that particular job. So these are the three main components. Next question is which interface do we need to implement or which class we need to extend. So if we are going to implement the interface, then that should be job performable. And if we are going with the class, then you need to go with abstract job performable. Now we are going to create a cron job that will print log information 10 times. Okay, so first we need to create one item type. So here I am making changes in training core item.xml. You can create your own other extension as well for that. Okay, so I am going with training core item.xml. I am copying this context. Go to Eclipse. Here I am in training core item.xml. Okay, here you can see I have defined the item type with code as hello world cron job, and it extends the cron job. Okay, so this is the first step we need to do. Next step is we need to build our SAP Commerce by calling ant. So now I am in my platform folder. From here I am opening console. First you need to set ant environment. Next we need to perform ant for Java changes. Here you can see our build is successful. Now let's go to the Eclipse and search for this model. It is hello world. Here you can see hello world cron job model.java is created. Okay, now let's move to the next step. Here step 3 is we need to create a class which will extend abstract job performable, or you can implement a job performable interface. I am going with here abstract job performable. So here we need to create a class that will extend abstract job performable, and then you need to override perform method. And here you can see I have written a logic to print the log information 10 times. So here let me go to that class. So inside training core extension, inside src folder, here I have created my job performable.java class. Okay. This is the cron job model which we have created in item.xml. This is the perform method. Inside that I have written the logic. And this is the object which we will get after the successful running of a cron job. So result will be the success and cron job status will be finished. Okay, now let's move to the next step. Yes, next step is we need to again rebuild the SAP Commerce by using ant command for the Java changes. So next again do that. Now we can see here our build is successful. Now let's move to the next step. Next step is we need to create a bean for that class which we have created in training core spring.xml file. Let me copy it. Let me open it. Training core spring.xml. Okay. So here you can see I have given bean ID as my job performable. Class is nothing but the path, and next one is the parent, that is abstract job performable. Now next step. Next step is we need to restart the Hybris platform and we need to perform the system update. Let me do that. This command we use to restart our Hybris server. Now the next question is we need to perform system update as well, because what system update will do, system update will create the service layer job for the job that we have defined in a Spring Bean. So we have defined ID as a my job performable. So after update, we will check it. Here you can see our server is up. Now next move to the next step. Okay, so first we need to check whether service layer job is created for this ID or not. So let's move to the HSC. Go to console here in flexible search. Okay, file execute. Here you can see we are getting 0 entries. Okay, that is service layer job is not created. So for that we need to perform system update. Let's go to the update. Okay, here we are going to create new item type. So I am just selecting update running system, and we have made the changes in training course. We need to select this, and next click on update. Now after successful system update, we can check the service layer job is created or not. I'm copying this. Go to console, go to flexible search. Here I'm executing this command. Here you can check that my job performable service layer code is generated. Now next step is create cron job model instance. So we have already created hello world cron job item type. So for that we need to create one impex. So I'm copying this. Let's go to HSC import content. Okay, I'm removing this message attribute because I have not created that one. Okay, so this is the code of the hello world cron job. Next one is next attribute is job. So you need to define the code. So this is my job performable. This is the pin ID you need to give, and I'm giving system language as EN. Okay, now validate content. Yes, our script is valid. The next one is the import content. Yes, our import finished successfully. Next step is we need to create a trigger. So here I'm copying this HSC, go to console, open import, export, import. Copy this. Put here. Here we need to set cron job attribute. Here you need to give the value which we have set in cron job. And then cron expression you need to set. So it's now 10 p.m. Okay, so here you need to give 22 and it will run at 11. Let's now import content. Yes, our import finished successfully. Let's go to back office, open cron jobs. This is my cron job. Open it, go to time schedule, refresh it. Yes, trigger is set. Now let's go to console. Yes, now here you can see our cron job is running. So it will print this log message 10 times. 2 times. So here you can see log message has been printed for 10 times. Okay. Now let's go to the back office where we can check the status. So current status is pinned and last result is success. And your start time and end time you can check. So this is the way we can create the cron job. In the next video, we will see how to create a bot table cron job. Thank you.